Well, that's why the name of this episode is Staying Alive, because it's hard sometimes not to go gung ho and just be like, okay, we're doing this thing. And like totally on the other side, you wind up looking back at yourself and going, man, I was such a tool.
Well, also because like through the training we've done, like making it real for yourself is kind of it's just part of the program, So like, it's kind of hard not to be like, okay, this is serious. This is happening. Let's treat it seriously.
Well, speaking of which, I think Dwight Schrute is probably the best example of somebody who takes training seriously, because one of my favorite episodes of that show is when he starts the fire in the stairwell of the office. I think that's an effective. I bet you they all learned how to get out of the building that day. So this episode, we are talking about CPR. And for those unaware, CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Which is the process of providing chest compressions and rescue breathing combined together to basically function the cardiovascular and pulmonary system of an unconscious person.
We are circulating air and blood around the body for somebody who is unable to do so themselves.
And that is what CPR is, but there are some factors to quote unquote high quality CPR, which is what we are to aim and strive for, especially as medical professionals and emergency medical technicians. So with that, I'm sure you've never given CPR in the field.
More times than I can count on my hands and toes. It is one of the things that we emphasize the most, because I mean we have that focus on airway, breathing, circulation, and this is something has stopped that, and CPR is our intervention. Otherwise, if we don't have blood pumping and air going in and out, we start getting tissue death. We start losing brain tissue.
Everyone should have, because it's probably the simplest, most effective form of keeping somebody alive that needs it right now.
So, I mean, I think that anyone that's not doing continuing education, that's not focusing on those things, I think they're cheating themselves, and ultimately they could be cheating their patients, because we all know in the things that we've learned how many times the basics are the things that kind of get sloppy, and just touching up on those things makes you more efficient.